What's up guys, OneVeracity here, and I think I have a video that a lot of you guys are really going to enjoy today. Since I started on YouTube, I've gotten countless questions as to where I get my shoes from, and where I get them, where can I find them in my area, what's the best way to get shoes at retail. And I always try to answer them on an individual basis, but I want to provide you guys with a general overview of where I get my sneakers. So if you guys are thinking, where's OneVeracity or how did he get that sneaker, I'm going to try to let you know right now. So I have 4 different sneakers here representing 4 different ways or 4 different places to get shoes. We're going to start down here. Now I'm lucky enough to live in the Boston area, and we're lucky enough to have Concepts. So for all my SB releases, I go to Concepts. Now these are the Levi's Nike SBs, camped out overnight, and I love them, happy I got them, and they get almost every SB release. And as you know, they got the When Pigs Flies, they got the Yeezys, so they get a lot of Jordan releases, so I am lucky in that sense. So for most of the releases, I can just go to Concepts. Now I realize not all of you guys have that in your town because you guys may live in Kansas or another state or not have access to a major city. So for SBs, what you're going to want to do is go to your local skate shop. And I'm going to make a whole video on SBs, but I'll give you guys a quick overview right now. You guys want to go to your local skate shop and see if they get SBs in. Ask them what the last quick strike they got in was and kind of talk to them, build a relationship, build a rapport with them, and that's going to be your best resource for SBs. I'll have a full video on that, so look forward to that if you guys are specifically interested in SBs. So for all my SB needs, I go to Concepts now. So that's where I'll be for all my SBs. Then, now you have a shoe like the Bin 23 7s. Now, there are just some shoes that are very, very limited. These were only 2,059 pairs. I don't actually know where these actually released, in all honesty, and a shoe this limited and this special, such as like the Quail 54s or the Bin series, you're just going to have to probably go to eBay unless you live in a major metropolitan area. There's just not a lot of options, and I know it's unfortunate, and I hate to say it, I got these in eBay for $400. Now, you guys know what they go for today, obviously in the thousands, but sometimes when a big release happens, if you pay attention to eBay for the days and close weeks following, you can really get a good deal, from hopefully a trusted seller. And I realize $400 isn't a good deal, but to me, and how sought after they are now and hard to find in good condition, and the prices they go for now, I consider myself extremely lucky. I mean, same deal with the Weathermans. I got these for $325, and you guys know how much these go for now. So for some shoes, if you can't get them, I have to resort to eBay as well. I'm not above buying shoes on eBay in any way. I don't have a million connections. I do try to get as much as I can and network a bit, but sometimes, just like you guys, I have to resort to eBay. So just really keep a close watch on prices for that. Now I have a shoe like the Concords. This shoe is very simple. Most of your Foot Lockers, your Champs Sports, your Eastbays are going to be getting this shoe in. And this goes for the same for most, foam posits, something like the Black Cement 3s. These aren't a specialty Jordan release like the Bin 23s or the Dornbeckers. These are going to be Nike basketball shoes that are going to be at your local Foot Locker. So what the key with these is to really keep in touch with your local stores at your local mall. You want to be able to call. You want to call them a couple weeks in advance. Make sure you know what their policy is, and if they don't have it right then, keep on calling back because different Foot Lockers doing raffles, doing ticket giveaways now, all sorts of different stuff. And follow the companies on Twitter as well, so that you can really. So they'll be tweeting out when they release online and other pertinent release information, and always reminding you of everything about the company, which can get a bit annoying, but when you know when the Concords are going to release, you're going to be thankful that you follow them on Twitter. You also want to follow at Nike and the local Nike store in your town. So let's say you live near New York, Nike Town New York, or Nike Town Boston. They'll have the Twitter RSVP information, which is how they're doing a lot of these shoes now. And I've never had luck with the Twitter RSVP, but my friends have, and so it's really worth a shot. It's not like a rigged system or anything. It's really just about literally being the first split second. It's really almost luck. It's like a lottery in my mind, but it is something that they're doing now and something that's really important for every sneakerhead to know about. So you really just have to stay in touch with the local stores for releases like this, know how and when they're releasing them, if they're releasing tickets, if they're doing a lottery, how to sign up for it, and then stay in touch with the local Nike store through Twitter as well. Now you finally have a release like the Dornbeckers. This is a release that was only at Nike Town and Nike Sportswear. Typically for these type of high-profile releases such as the Yeezys, the Bins, the Dornbeckers, if they're going to release anywhere, they're going to release at Nike Sportswear and some Nike Towns. Now, some releases like the Yeezys didn't do that, but I know the Dornbecker collection was exclusive to Nike retailers. So it's really all about research, because I can't tell you where every shoe is going to release. Concepts may get in something, and then the next time they may not. And so it's really, you have to do your own research. I'm just trying to provide you guys with general information here. The Dornbecker series only released in Nike Sportswear. And I didn't know that until a few days before, because I was calling places and they were saying maybe we're getting them in, maybe we're getting them in. And then finally I got the news broken to me that they're only going to be at Nike locations. So it's really important to stay up on the information and network with other sneakerheads and talk to them and use their information to your advantage. I know I do that with Yoanti, T.blake, Franalations, everybody, to really stay up on what's the newest sneaker information. So just a quick review. Concepts is where I get my SBs, so whenever you guys ask me that, this is where I'm going to be getting them for the next 3 years. That might change after I graduate. Then you have releases that you may have to resort to eBay, but if you get them at the right time, you're going to pay a more fair resale. Then you have shoes that are going to release at your local malls, your Jordan 11 releases, your Jordan 4s, your Jordan 3s, all that stuff. Release at your local mall or the closest metropolitan area, the capital of your state, maybe say. Follow all the different stores on Twitter and call your local store. That's really the key. Then you have some releases that are exclusive to Nike themselves, such as the Dornbecker series. This is going to involve Twitter RSVPing, calling the store, and possibly sometimes they allow a lineup for certain shoes in the series. So you really have to do your own research. That's what I've done. I'm a seasoned sneakerhead now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, provided you guys with a little insight. If you guys have any specific questions or something that you want me to elaborate more on, please leave it in the comments and I'll try to incorporate it in one of my next videos. Hope this helped you guys. Hope this will allow you guys to get more shoes that you want. This is what I do for every release. So thank you very much, and I'll be back soon with more videos.